back to Anything for the Geeks. Today you're joining us for an unboxing of Carnevale.
Cool.
Here it is. We've been having a look at this since it was advertised on TT Combat, who's made this game. This is a new version, of a sort of updated version, shall we say. Carnevale has been around for a few years. We never got into it originally. I did hear good things, and then when I saw it was being relaunched and they're doing a 2-player starter set, which is this set here, I thought, why not? Let's give it a go.
Yeah.
So we got the 2-player starter set to have a look at, and we also I decided to get a model for each of the two factions in the box. These were the only models that are available apart from the other starter gangs, which we will probably get later if we've enjoyed this. But we have that model there. That's a big were shark.
Cool.
It's a Carcadon, something like that it's called. And then we have the Black Lantern for the guild. I also bought the cards. We'll have a look at the cards. We've got agenda cards and magic cards. And also, if we get time at the end, because I bought this with the Black Friday thing, I got the unrelated to Carnevale, the Black Orc, or Blue Orc Friday, the Orc Pirate Captain. So, good chance I'll tidy him up and show you them at the end. But let's begin with Carnevale box set. So this thing, I'll lift it.
Ooh, it's quite heavy, isn't it?
Here you go. It's very heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy at that side.
Yeah. So turn this over. Let's put this side. There we have on the back the contents. The box is very straightforward looking, not too fancy. A little bit about Carnevale, obviously on the back. But let's open it up because we don't really just want to sit here and look on the box. Shrink wrapped, this one. There we go.
Ow. Ooh.
So one of the reasons it's so big, we have a full-sized rulebook in here.
That would explain it.
Yep.
Yep.
So we'll have a look at that maybe at the end of this video or in another video. Fully.
We have cardboard
Buildings.
Oh,
Big pile of those.
big pile of them.
We have the models, I assume are in here.
Like it.
He says.
I've been defeated by this one.
Oh.
There we go.
It's not the same stuff as in Doctor Who where it explodes. We're fine.
No, those look like models.
Oh, there's the Gondola. So we have a resin gondola in the set. These are the parts of the resin gondola, front and back, and some fancy bits. I think that's the bits to go on the side and the back, and then we have the actual pole, if you will. So take that to one side.
It's like one of the models.
That's Guild, isn't it?
Yep. Another one there. Another. So is this all the guild one?
Yeah.
That's a different colour.
Slightly different resin.
There we go.
Cool. And then we have the Rashar as well. The big Rashar. Should be all those. And we have slave and slave and a slave. So I presume the dice are in the box.
Have a look.
I'm presuming there's dice in there. There's not anywhere else. Yes.
Yes. So
Dice.
the dice.
We have the dice.
Bases.
Oh, we have the bases, obviously.
A coin.
Coin. Lucky coin.
We have the
templates. Template rolls. Cool. It's made from metal. It is. It's a metal coin.
Oh, is that like the bounty coin from like Gangs of Rome?
It looks similar. It's definitely been cast in metal. Feels like
What's
a
that
die
for
cast type. Maybe still, probably for initiative, most Carnevale.
Oh, yeah.
So what's the bases? I think these are beveled bases, kind of stuff. Yeah, what I would call Malifaux bases, just because I think that's probably the first game I really used them in. But there's loads of games use these beveled bases. They're cool. They're good for putting little scenic parts in there as well. I think I'll probably make some cobblestones a bit like I did with Rome.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons I didn't buy the cobblestones for this, because when I did the Rome ones I was quite happy with how they turned out. So I'll probably make some green stuff cobblestone again for these bad boys. Especially since it's so easy to do. Cool. Okay. So we have all bases. Don't want to look at bases. And we have dice. So we have a set of D10s. These are the standard black and white dice. You can get faction dice, and you can buy these as well. If we get into it, I'll probably get the faction dice. Sorry, we've got paint hands as well, I just realised. You can paint some Gangs of Rome stuff. But they're quite nice actually. They're kind of like they're black, but they're sort of like a greyish.
Oh, like a granite, aren't they? Like
Yeah.
a black granite.
Greyish finish. What did you roll? Well, these are
9.
quite lucky.
That's a 9.
Dice. Okay, so all these models are single part models, as you can see. There's some cleaning up to do on them, however, because they're all made of resin. The resin's quite nice actually, it's not too soft, it's quite smooth. The casting's really nice. Obviously once you got rid of the extra flash on there, there's no air bubbles that I can see. There's no bending really that I can see. Just try to look at some of the poles and stuff. Right, so the gondola's pole going to need a little bit of bending. So I will do what I normally do, I'll just heat it up in a bit of hot water and bend it back a little bit. Same with the fisherman's pole thing there, whatever that is, like a harpoon or whatever that's meant to be. See, I don't know any of the terms yet, we've not really got into them. I've done a bit of research, I know some of what the models are.
Yeah.
But we'll be starting this off at the same time as you guys are watching the video really, so I'm quite impressed by these so far. Quite like these. That's the big Rashar monster. 3 slaves, Rashari. Right, okay. And these are the tiles. So let's look at the tiles. Let's move off the models. So there we go.
Move that out.
One of the things I like about this game are these tiles actually. The fact that it gives you the base of the game to actually play on. It's not a map. Which it's kind of like my preferred thing in maps these days. I do like maps, like the Gangs of Rome one that they have.
Yeah.
But the good thing about tiles is you can have them double-sided. You can have maps obviously, but you can have them double-sided. We've got water on one side and we've got canals on the other. They're made of like a thin card. Not too bad actually. But the good thing is obviously the modularness of them, so you can change how they look.
Yeah.
There. The print's quite good, actually. Quality's good. It's nice and smooth. It's got a glossy finish. We'll see how they wear in time. You got the buildings there as well.
I've got the buildings here.
Right.
Yeah. They're
So
made of this pretty much the same card actually, the
Same
same
card.
kind of feel.
So the starter set also contains 8 buildings. There's definitely 8 buildings in the starter set. It's what it's advertised as. I don't know how many you've got there though.
I'm not sure.
I suspect there might be 16. Now you won't, if you are buying this yourself, guys, you'll get 8 buildings in it. There might be 16 here because it came with the pre-order. There was a pre-order bonus of another set of buildings. I don't know where I got the pre-order bonus or not because I ordered it on the very last day of the pre-order. Let's have a look.
That's
So
one of the
there's your
buildings.
building. That's literally Claire just put one together.
I'd say we've
As we-
actually got more than 8 here.
I imagine there's 16 there.
Yeah.
So these, I mean, a lot of companies do card buildings. We've seen them before in Infinity. They're really nice. Obviously, if you get MDF buildings, they're going to look a bit better. But when you're first starting off, we do actually have some MDF buildings as well. That'll be in a separate video. We've only got a few. We're going to get a few over time. But I've had TT Combat buildings before and they're great. But as I was saying, when you're first starting off in a game, one of the things is the terrain, where you get the terrain from and everything. And with this being very terrain centric, you need a lot of terrain in Carnevale. Because you're always on the terrain or jumping off the terrain. We've got a small building there as well.
Yeah.
And these are obviously really easy to put together. Because Claire's just put another one together.
Yeah, they are easy. It's just fitting them all together, make sure they're all right.
So you've got a small building there, and obviously you can stack them up against each other. You can jump from one to the other. So as a starting game, obviously you're going to get these. You might replace these with other buildings that you may have, or buildings from the TT Combat range over time. But I think one of the good things about these as well is you can still use your TT Combat buildings on these maps. And if you turn them over, you just can have all water. And the thing is, for that, TT Combat also sell these sort of things in MDF form. And you can actually make proper canals from them. So even if you get all the updates for the buildings and everything, you can still use the tiles rather than having to fork out for a map.
Cool.
Which is cool. I like that. I also like the colour of them. It'll work well in the other game that we're going to be getting. Love of Thunder. It's got Carabini. So all these buildings are different colours as well. That's really good. Actually.
Yeah, I've not.
Because quite often you get buildings which are the same.
Like the same.
Yeah.
Template over and over again.
The other good thing about this is I can use these as a template as I have to paint the other buildings when I get them. There we go. That's pretty awesome.
Rather than that, we just take ourselves off to Venice and have a look round.
Yeah, that might be the best idea. What do you guys think? Do some research, go to Venice.
Yeah.
Love to. Don't know when. But yeah, cool orange building there. With blue curtains.
Smells like the red house. It's like this, isn't it?
It's Ballamore. Okay, right. Claire's just ruined Carnevale.
Yeah.
Ballamore, the dark games, skirmish games set in
the little town of Ballamore.
It doesn't really work.
What's the story of Ballamore? Oh, what's going on?
Things flying everywhere. More stuff.
More stuff?
Right, so I made the mistake of taking the wrapper off the book.
Oh, well done.
We have more stuff in there.
Ooh.
Right, so to the wrapper off the book we have help cards, cheat sheets if you will, quick reference sheets. We have Where to Begin, a guide we'll have a look at, and we have a bunch of cards for the units. I hope this is a thing. Love unit cards. So yeah, we can see the models that we've got. So these are the cards for the model. No wonder the box is so heavy. We're in the background there, still putting buildings together. So that's the guild models. And the Shah. That's how you say it, I think it is. And just for reference, guys, Claire's claimed the guild.
Yay.
So, Shadows of Malifaux.
And you've claimed the water tower.
So I've got water tower. Hey. I've claimed the Rashad.
That's very good, isn't it?
Very day.
There's more buildings than you can shake a stick at here.
Have you done 8 yet?
Probably.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And there's still more. Actually,
What
we've
have
got
you
some
got
little bridges.
Bridges!
Some little bridges there.
Oh my lord. Everything's hidden. It's like you open one bit, another bit falls out. Everything's hidden everywhere. Alright, cool. So these are just mock-up bridges to go across the canals. Again, useful for starting off. That way you can just buy the starter set, you've got everything you need to play the game and decide whether you want to get into playing the game and actually fork out for all the scenery. I know the MDF buildings are very nice. What's you got there? That's a nice blue one. It's a sky blue. Sweet.
And this looks like the smaller buildings that moved on to now.
Are these all different?
Yes, every single one has been different.
I was expecting like 2 sets of 8 being the same.
No, I believe we've got some different ones here.
Mercy. There's just buildings on the camera, that's all that's there.
Yeah.
It's like they're multiplying. Right.
I'll start moving these off down here then.
Yeah. Actually, can you give past a couple of the smaller ones?
Yeah.
You can see them.
There's a small one.
Yeah. So the artwork on them is really nice for just card buildings. I've got to say that.
Yeah, they're pretty characterful, really.
Yeah.
Because each one's completely and utterly unique from what I can see.
Wow.
And you get plenty of variety. I mean, you can have a couple of all small buildings if you didn't want the big buildings.
Yeah.
Or you could actually have some of these on top of them, you know.
I mean, I've actually seen a couple of unboxings already, and it's actually still taking me aback how much is actually in here. So they're getting started in Carnevale, so I'll have a good read of this. It looks like we've got the setup and everything for the scenario, conflicts, reinforcements. Looks like it might be a good training guide for actually learning the rules. It's my first impression of it anyway. And then where you go next, obviously that's on there as well. And then what I was trying to get to when I opened it up was the actual book. This thing is huge actually. I was wondering how much of it is rules and how much of it is fluff. Because I heard the rules are quite straightforward. There we go. So from page 151 on there, the rules start. We run through. Well, we've got scenarios in here and everything, actually.
That's pretty good.
So there's tons of scenarios, references and everything. So the rules kind of run on from 151 onwards, but again a lot of those are scenarios. Trying to see where the basic rules for the game sort of end, try and get an idea of how much learning there is involved. Casting spells, terrain, playing the game, building your gang. So that's going to be mostly the rules there. Because then you've got building your gang, which generally, in most books, goes on about extra stuff. So stuff you do need to know, but not the actual mechanics of the game. Yeah, these are all, yeah, wow. I'm impressed by the volume of fluff in this though. The rest of it must be fluff. Quality's quite good actually. So we will go through this in another video, all the stuff that's in the book. I'll just quickly show you the actual quality of the book. It's nice. It's got a nice new book smell that I love.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, so this is actually the MDF buildings.
That's St. Mark's Tower.
Yeah, you can buy all these buildings. Obviously they've put it on a nice resin base. And those are the canal sections I was talking about as well. So all this you can buy now from TT Combat.
Last one.
There is actually a full set of, I think it's 170 odd English pounds for all the buildings or something like that. Have you done them all? No. Holes in the world.
Really?
Again, we have to have a good read of all this and decide
Why there's holes in the world.
why there's holes in the world and which factions are like the best. I've chosen the shark. They're a given. You're right though.
Yeah.
You're exhausted.
Well, there was more than what I was bargaining for, to be quite honest.
Yeah. It's nice quality. But there's a quick preview of the sort of makeup of the book. It's mainly fluff. There are some rules. If you guys put in the comments which bits you'd want me to focus on, either the rules or the fluff background, I can talk you through any of it. I can bore you for hours once I've read it all and I get into it. But you guys just put in the comments what you want to see from that. Okay. Right. So that's the buildings and the scenery put together while we've been talking.
Yes.
So all that's left now is the models. So, as with all resin, what I will do, I don't know whether TT Combat advise it with their resin or not, but I do it with all resin. I give them a good wash and a scrub. So what I'll do first, I'll go in and I will cut off all these little bits of flash on all the models. I will cut off the base bottom bits as well, and then we've just basically got the bare feet showing. I'll do that on all the models, and then what I'll do is, with all resin, give a nice quick wash in some fairy liquid or any soapy liquidy product just to get anything off. I'm not feeling anything with my fingers, but that's not always a good indication, because in the past it's either been dusty or oily. I'm not getting either of those. It's probably going to be alright if you don't do it, but I like to do it just to make sure that the actual undercoat will stick to them when I spray them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to cut all those bits off and get all these bits off as well. It's kind of like a plastic resin, some of these. Not quite sure what kind of resin they've used.
Do you want to open those others as well to have a look at them?
You know what, I will do, because I can do them all together then.
Yeah.
This guy, I'm loving this guy.
It looks like the Hunger in Darkness.
There's a little bit. No, you can't change.
I'm not changing, I'm quite happy with the guild.
None of us they were sharded though. From Malifaux, they'd probably be like the Everbone or something. I'm not quite sure. That guy's got a skull on his arm, he's awesome.
Lovely.
That's brilliant. And the slaves. And apparently in the game, these guys are just basically food.
The slaves?
They're basically people who've been enslaved and brainwashed.
Okay.
And now they're just lunch for the bigger creatures. And so I've got the gondola here as well. The gondola, I think anyone can use the gondola, but it's basically for getting around the waterways quicker. That's those parts basically, and that's the only bit that might need bending back. Feels like it's a bit bent. I don't think it'll be much problem, but I'll let you know. And to do that, like I said, I'll just put it under some hot water and I'll bend it into shape and I'll hold it until it stops being hot, and then it'll set again. I'll let you know if that works. Hairdryer, I'm almost told, does work as well. Right, the guild models. I think that guy's a fisherman.
Mhm.
Is she a citizen?
I think they'll be citizens, yeah.
Wow, that's a cool model.
They'll be
They haven't really shed an axe, that's cool.
They'll be a fisherman.
Oh, cool. I like these. And then your the Yoshi the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so the extra models that we got you the black lamp. Great, love these. These are the same ones that Garen's Run use. Which means I have no way of opening them. It's beyond my reading to be able to open this. Oh, okay. Yes! Kapla! As they say.
Is it?
On Kronos. I'm not sure the Rashar say that. So right here, so background sticker, we have base, and we have big ass shark. were shark thing. This one's got the most components. All the other, apart from the gondola, everything else is single piece so far. And then we have a mangled. I think that's a patrician, actually.
That's alright. It can be a patrician, I'm not bothered, as long as it's not my guild.
Right.
So for
You
the
got Black Lantern.
Black Lantern, we've got the body and legs on there. And then the sigh and lantern on that bit. So,
May as well do everything at once. I'll tell you what we haven't had a look at, which we can have a look at right now before we go on to do the miniatures. The cards.
the cards, yeah.
If you won't mind
I will open.
opening them while I fight with the Black Orc. Yeah, this guy, nothing to do with Carnevale, comes with the base. This is just for reference, because I got him with a Black Friday. There's a freebie. There he is. I even forgot, because it was right at the end, I nearly forgot to actually add on which one I wanted. But I thought it looks pretty cool. I'll show you him again at the end with all the MacGuffin taken off. He's even still in a little treasure chest. Sorry. Sorry, I got my But yeah, that's more of a 40k type thing. Right, so what's this, Steve?
This is the magic cards.
Magic cards.
So you've got protection of the eye. So divinity.
What kind of quality are they?
Oh, quite good quality actually. Cantrip of the sun.
Oh, cool. I just saw you put it down, I just wanted to look at that.
Oh wow, awesome.
That's quite intricate, that.
We've got abyssal mist. Well, it's got a red one on. That one, that's red.
Alright, must be different.
Different factions.
I think it's like different disciplines or something.
So we've got Mother Hydra's claws. Kraken's breath.
Kraken's breath.
Blood drain. Bloodlust. Boiling veins.
Nice.
Cantrip of the devil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that, right. Not messing
We've
about
got blessing of the sky.
Yeah.
What's that one? Otherworldly oddity.
Otherworldly oddity.
Marksman's fortune. Cantrip of the stars. Ooh, what's that say? Aquagravita. Aquagravita? What do you say?
Water of something? I don't know.
Yeah. Defender of
The earth.
destiny. No,
Oh.
no, not of the earth. Sorry, you can't have mandrake.
I want mandrake.
Holy light. Rejuvenation. Eldritch armour.
Trajano.
Ice lock. Walk between worlds.
Swoosh.
Waves of force. Yep, waves of force. Fiery rhetoric.
Oh.
Renewed vigour. Cantrip of the chariot. Fate's bounty. Glimpse of glory. Curse of the rent.
Curse of the Rent.
Sounds like a musical, that. Yeah.
Oh, the Rent. I was like, the Curse of the Rent. That's what you're not paid on time, so I curse you.
Yeah, Curse of the
It's-
Rent.
it's
Is
the-
Idina Menzel in
It's
that?
the rent in the sky.
Yeah. And we've got a bit about magic. So a bit of blurb about magic there. We've got wild magic, which is Sunder armour.
Wild magic.
Ground snap. Gateway. Summon vermin. Healing. They sleep underwater.
Oh. This makes it sound really sinister.
Cantrip of
I like it.
justice. And madness.
Madness. So those are the magic cards.
Those are the magic cards.
So we'll get into figuring out what magic is in another video, which we will do. And these are the agenda cards next.
These are the agenda cards, yeah. Try and get into them. So we've got Blood Frenzy. Cut them down. These have got posh backs on as well. Cool. One person awry. Is that? Army, sorry. One person army.
One person awry.
I can't see sideways.
That's what I always say.
That's what you're doing now. Bully.
Bully, yeah, bully. It's fine, I accept it.
Decoy. Inspiring leadership. Ideas above your station. Hostile takeover. Heroic duel. Let the tide take them.
Let the tide take them.
Watery grave. Acrobatic display. Approach by water. Scouted the land. Following orders. Lead from the front. Will be done.
Will be done.
Gods guide us. Hey. Follow your fate. Silence the witch.
Hey.
Hold ground. Unholy power. Get them wet. Venetian sniper.
Venetian sniper.
No mercy. Draw them in. Death from above. Sounds like Assassin's Creed.
There's some of this looks very Assassin's Creedy.
Yeah.
Not just because it's set in Venice, just like when I've seen some people play it, like jump off of buildings onto people and stab them to death.
So we've got agendas and a bit of blurb about genders there.
Yeah.
And then we've got some more here. So hold your breath. Aquatic attack. High dive. Daredevil. Daredevil. Get to ground. Don't let them hide. Keep the monsters at bay. And over the rooftops.
Nice. This was the agenda cards.
So those were the agenda cards.
We'll figure out what they all mean as we go along. Did we show the acrylic templates off?
Vaguely, just briefly.
These are quite nice, actually.
Briefly.
These are 3 acrylic templates you get in it. It's kind of like a flamer almost. We'll see a measuring stick and blast, I'm not sure. There we go. Right, so I'm going to leave you for a moment. It will be a moment for you, but it'll be quite a while for me because I need to cut off all these bits, wash them, like I said, dry them, make sure they're completely dry. Most of these I don't need to do anything with because they're all single part models. The only things I need to glue together are the Gondola and the other 2 models that I got that went in the starter set, the Carchadon thingy-majig. I will figure out what it's called before I come back. And Black Lantern. Or Black Lamp, should we say.
Black Lamp.
There we go.
Cool.
So, we shall see you guys in a second. So we're back with the completed models. Bases are all dry now, so I'll just show you the big monsters first. There we go. Some easily green stuffed cobblestone bases. Pretty straightforward stuff. These models are amazing. Gotta say, I do really like them.
They are very nice, very detailed.
I'm very impressed, TT Combat, actually. These are the first models I've had from TT Combat. I know they've done Rumble Slam, and I know they've done a few other small games they've got on there. These are very nice. Of course, there's the 3 slaves. Awesome. Some more Rashar. Another Rashar. And the big Carcadon. I can't remember what this one's called. It's Carcadon. Begins with a K. Carcadon.
Kraken?
Not a kraken. That was a squiddly. This is a sharky. So it's more like Carcadon is a shark. Isn't it? So it's something like that. Even if I had the word in front of me, I probably wouldn't be able to say it, to be honest. There we go. And then we have the gondola, which I think is amazing. I do love this little gondola boat.
It's very nice.
The gondolier is stood on it for reasons. There is the gondola. Just for reference, those parts go on the front. That sort of fin part is the front part. And we have a little bit of fanciness on the back part. And then that other bit goes in a slot there. And that's, I have glued that on. I don't know whether it's better to leave that off or glue it on. It does take a bit more space, but at least it looks like cool. It belongs there. What would be cool is if you could, like, probably could have magnetised this guy and had him stood on the back.
Yeah.
With his own gondola stick thing. That'd have been cool.
That's a bladed oar there. Like.
Yeah, it is a bladed oar.
Nasty.
He means business.
Yeah.
And then we have the cappuccino.
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 It's cool. There's the alternate version of this guy with two swords, isn't there?
That looks like Ezio.
Which does look even more like Ezio, yeah. I'd be tempted to get the other starter sets actually, just because there's a couple of different models in. Fisherman. The other fisherman. And we have Black Lantern, or Black Lamp, should I say?
Black Lantern. We are going to keep calling him that, aren't we?
I'm going to have to keep calling him that. I don't even know why. And then we have the citizens. Are they citizens?
Yeah, citizens.
I keep calling them civilians. Same sort of thing. She's cool. I really like that model. Just
yeah, she's. The one thing I will say that the very
detail in them.
Yeah.
And the resin's really good. Really, really good actually. Oops. It's slightly rubber. It's not too brittle, so it doesn't snap as such. On these models, anyway. This whiter resin seems to be a bit more brittle than the other ones. Not on her, but I noticed it on this. That when I peeled a bit of stuff off the arm, it's actually, I filled it with green stuff. You might be able to see that on the camera. There was actually an air bubble in that. I've also covered some of the little gaps in the arms on that side with green stuff. Nothing major, and the air bubble was small. There's one on the back of the Black Lantern, which is there. I'm not sure if that's an air bubble or a slight miscast, but what I'll do, I'll just file that down so it goes into the cloak. But I just wanted to leave that on to show you those two things, and those two aren't in the starter set either. But those two things are the only things I found really wrong, cast wise. I think they're excellent models, actually. Oh, and before I forget, he's not based because I need to do something with his base for the orcs. But there is my free orc model.
Orc. What was it?
Blork Friday.
Blork Friday.
Blork Friday. Orc pirate. Space pirate orc.
It's cool.
Still a little treasure chest. I think he's very cool. For freebie as well.
Not bad.
Right. So that is the unboxing of Carnevale. Carnevale.
One thing we did notice was we might be missing some bits and pieces.
Yes, I had a look on the website. I've contacted them. There should be some acrylic tokens. I shall update you in a future video as to whether I get a response or not. But when we unboxed it, we got the little token. We got these acrylics. But apparently on the website, I was having a look. There should be some little tokens, like crowns and stars. Nothing major. But it does say they come in the box. So I've contacted them about it, and I'll let you know what they say. If they, well, hopefully they'll get back to me, and I'll let you know what they say. But that is the unboxing. I'm very impressed by the models. Not impressed by the models. I can sort of look over the missing parts.
Yeah.
Plus, there's not a major missing part, if you will.
Well,
I didn't even notice they were missing until I went and had a look on the website, and I was looking for something else. But there we go. We want to try and we might laminate the cards. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And then
these cards.
Yeah. And maybe these ones as well, if we can, or maybe find,
We can find
because they're an odd size, they're quite,
they're quite elongated.
a long size. I don't have any deck protectors that are covered on me anyway. There probably is some out though. I'll have to do some research. But the rest we're probably going to laminate, like these cards here. Laminate them. Hopefully they do those cards for everything.
That would be good.
Because obviously they didn't get them with the extra models. So it's just part of the starter set to get you into it. But you can download all the model rules on the website. So even if they don't do the cards, I can just print them off and laminate them and make cards of my own.
Yeah.
The option's there to do that. So there we go. So that's Carnevale. Unboxing.
Yes.
We're going to go and play some games now. So in the next video for this, we're either going to be playing the game, or I'll be unboxing some of this TT Combat scenery for this, some of the Venice scenery. So that's one of the next two you'll see. I don't know which one you're going to see first, but stay tuned for those two. I want to get the scenery put together, obviously, but I also want to play the game. So it's going to be whichever one we get time to do first, and we'll be doing a video of it. Okay, that's that. That's good. I'm really looking forward to playing this. I'm really excited, actually.
I can tell.
Really good. Hey. So you guys take care. Please like and subscribe. Put in the comments what you want to see from Carnevale. And you guys take care.
See you soon.
See you soon. Bye.